What's going on, everyone? Welcome to season 2. We are anxiously here, and we are joined
Heck yeah.
by the Wolford brothers here for episode 26 here, Bub. Wolford brothers, Cade and Bodhi, welcome to the show here.
Thank you.
How
Thank you
you
guys
doing?
for having us.
Absolutely. I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your Sunday to join us.
Yes,
sir.
I know that Bubba and I have been really looking forward to this one for a while.
Oh yeah, anticipating it for about a month now.
A month, to say the least. And we've been big fans for a while, though. Big fans for a while. A lot of points between you two on the football field, and now you guys are doing it on the basketball court, on indoor track, which Bubba, we're going to let Cade tell us
Yeah,
about.
hey, go
You're going to
ahead.
tell us about that today. We're going to let Cade tell the tale there. And like I said, we're just big fans, and I know that you guys have a lot of other supporters, man. So we're happy to have you on here, and we're happy to hear from you. So thanks again, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Thank you guys.
All right. Well, let's just get right down into it here. Bub, the only brothers that I know that can rival the Landrum brothers. They could probably beat us in any 2-on-2 right now.
yeah,
Our
absolutely. Yeah,
time,
dude, I can't
our
even
time,
stand up.
well, our time there has come and gone. If we got to relay them, Bub, you got Cade in the anchor. But hopefully it never comes to that.
We wouldn't make it to the anchor.
We wouldn't get to the anchor, man. We wouldn't get to the anchor. But no, man. So, Cade, I kind of threw us off here a little bit this evening. I was a little bit later getting to the show. I apologize. You guys are awesome for
worries.
taking the time again. But I expected maybe we'd be a little bit behind on your guys' end, knowing that you guys had, you had an indoor track meet today. And Bodhi had a game last night against Western Brown, if I'm not mistaken, that we'll get to. But Cade, how'd that indoor track meet today go, man?
It was pretty solid. I only ran one event. I ran the 60 meter, so I was able to bring home first place for that. So I was pretty excited about it. My first time running track.
Okay, that's just first time running track.
Yeah, just casually shows up and wins.
You guys know this was like Ohio State, wasn't it?
No, it was
No.
Logan.
So this one was at Logan High School.
Logan
Yeah.
High School.
Kind of just decided to do it about 3 days ago. So
That's awesome, man. So
Yeah.
now I know you're a baseball guy. So are you suiting up baseball wise? Or are you thinking maybe doing track?
Yeah, I am gonna play baseball, but after today, I did enjoy the track stuff, so I think I'll probably be showing up to a couple meets for the track team as well.
Heck yeah, man. Heck
Heck
yeah.
yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's that indoor track team you guys have. That's a heck of a program too, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you guys got hardworking track coaches. I know that for sure. Bodhi, man, you're on the basketball side of things, and I know that we kind of, we're football fans. I think everyone, Jackson wise, is a football fan, but I gotta talk to you about basketball, man. You're a hooper too, dude.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, you guys are getting it done, man. You guys are having a great season so far. Hardworking group. I know that the talk coming into the year was you guys were going to be young, had a lot to replace, but you guys have surprised a lot of people, man.
Yeah, I mean we were on a 10 game win streak coming into this past Friday's game, but unfortunately that was broken that night
Yeah,
against Miami Trace. But other than that, yeah, our season's going pretty well. We're sitting at 12-5 right now, I think, with
yep.
like 4 or 5 more games to play, and it's been a fun season.
Yeah. You mentioned that Miami Trace. That's a tough Miami Trace squad, man. They've been getting it done against a number of teams this year, man. And then you guys bounce right back though. I saw you guys played Western Brown last night. Had a pretty good outing there. Is that right?
Well, we put we played Western Brown on Tuesday this past week, so
Okay.
that was our 10th game in a row we
That was the
won, and
10th
then
one.
right, yeah, we
Okay.
did pretty
Okay.
well there, and
Okay.
then this last Friday this was our last game, and then we don't have another one until next Saturday.
Okay, yeah, I know you guys go to
God
Chillicothe
dang.
next Saturday. Next Saturday, they're here at Chillicothe, so we might have to pop over to
Oh,
Chillicothe
okay.
High School and catch that one. That'll be a heck of a
When'd you
game
say?
too, man.
Saturday?
Next Saturday evening. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So we might pop over to that one. I just saw some footage this morning on the Western Brown game, so I thought maybe you guys had another game last night, maybe bounce back. So okay, so we got a week, and then we'll recover and bounce back here, Bob.
God dang, that's a big gap in between high school
Yeah,
basketball games, ain't it?
I don't know. We usually have like one like on Friday or Saturday, and then one throughout the week, like a Tuesday or Wednesday. But I guess this
Yeah.
week they just
It's
didn't
always
schedule one midweek.
Yeah, it's always nice to have a week to prepare for a Chillicothe squad, though, man. And I know that's kind of a rebuilding Chillicothe team. It's not what the teams of late have been, but it's always nice to have a week for that squad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like I know you guys are hard preparers as well. So talking a little bit about that. Now, Cade, I know that you had the indoor track meet today. We talked a little bit about baseball. What do you got going on right now? You've committed to Kent State. Congrats on that. That's huge.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
That's
appreciate it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
dude. Yeah. That's huge. I ran into you at in Athens when they played in Athens against Ohio, and he didn't have the green and white on, but he was rocking the blue and gold that day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
He was the
yeah.
only
Well.
person I let rock the blue and gold that day that I talked to. But no, man. So what do you got going on, kind of as you get ready for college and your next step here?
Really, right now, I'm just focusing on getting stronger, bigger, faster, just really everything getting in to college ball. It's obviously going to be a very different game than high school. Guys are a lot bigger and faster and stronger, so I got to get up there. So I'm working out pretty hard right now, and then also, I didn't really graduate for a reason. I kind of wanted to stay back with my guys and have a pretty good season in baseball, hopefully, and then also, now I'm gonna get into the track and field world. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. This is a dog you can teach new tricks, bub.
Oh yeah,
And
absolutely.
his trick just happens to be run really, really fast.
He's got a lot of them. That's just that's a specific one you see a lot of.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man. We watched a lot of football. We watched a lot of Ironman football your junior year, and obviously this year. And one of the things that we noticed, man, was that kind of versatility this season. And obviously, first of all, a ton of fun to watch Bodhi throw the ball to you. Running down the sidelines, your Mawson kids from Berg. We love Berg too. Don't get me wrong, Berg. Hey, nothing but love for the Berg too. But hey, that was such a great connection, man. So I guess I said all that to say this. That was one fun connection.
Oh yeah,
And
there was
but the versatility, man. You got so much more versatile catching the ball. Your vision just. Dude, your vision this year, man, Cade, was unreal. I mean, was the game slower for you? Did you kind of just did you figure it out? I mean, what happened this year for you, man?
It's really just alongside all the working out and stuff that I do, it comes down to film study and kind of just learning the game more. When I was a freshman, I came in, all I had ever done was just kind of run around people and stuff. So I never even blocked anybody or anything like that before getting into high school. So definitely props to the coaching staff at Jackson. They got me ready to play on some big stages and have some success. So.
They did, man. And you guys did look like one just gel unit all year long. Bodhi, I thought you were probably one of the most, if not the most improved player this year. But as a unit, I just watched you guys gel all season long. And Cade, I think that film study it looked like film study paid off, man. There was one run against Miami Trace, and Bob, I don't think you were with me that night. There was one run, man. You just put your foot in the ground, that left foot in the ground, and you cut back and went up the right sideline. I know you got to know which run I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And dude, like it was like you saw it and off you went, man. I was like, yeah, that was a next level run. That was a Kent State level run right there, man.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah. Bodhi, going back to you though, man. Your game from game one against Logan to what we saw against Bloom Carroll, man, when you kind of had to put things on your back offensively for the team to some degree. You guys are loaded this year, but to some degree you had to help will your team in that game, man. So hats off to you. What were your thoughts? What did you focus on as the year just kind of progressed? What were your thoughts each week?
Well, yeah, the first game of the season, and even like the scrimmages before that, I was getting real nervous and like because it's my first varsity snaps and whatnot, and but yeah, just going throughout the year, I gained a lot of confidence in like weeks 1 through 5, and then that helped me into the conference play, and then even in the playoffs where I was pretty confident going into those games as well.
Yeah, I think your most impressive game was definitely the Bloom Carroll outing, man. That keeper around the edge, the high step into the end zone, one of my favorite plays from your sophomore year, man. I'm always going to love that one. And I got a soft spot for anyone that wears 5 for Jackson. I just do. I
Oh,
just
yeah.
do. I always will. But I hope you're planning on rocking that the next few years here. If you don't, I understand.
For sure, for sure.
Okay. But no, it's going to be one of my favorite plays. Bub, I know that you took a lot away from this season. We had a blast watching these guys, man. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
what was your kind of takeaways from the gridiron here, and what you thought for these guys, man?
Well, just to kind of pick up where you were talking about Cade, and I thought the most impressive thing that I've seen kind of from him that I don't see in a lot of high school athletes is his ability to kind of motor up and motor down when he needs to and kind of use his speed deceptively
Yeah,
because you don't have to be all out all the time.
sure.
But I think that's his biggest asset that I took away. That's something I really enjoyed watching. And then Bodhi, his toughness and his durability, his ability to take a hit and get up from it. Like you got to have that in a quarterback if you want to drive the ship.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about,
Mhm.
man. And Bodie, man, something that a lot of people didn't really talk about. Bodie, man, you had some big shoes to fill. Just straight up the winner, Jacob Winters, man, who's
Yeah.
now at OU. I mean, you had some real big shoes to fill, and I think you did a great job, man. And I know just community wide, I think everyone that went to Alumni Stadium or watched a Jackson game from the comfort of their home, which
Mhm.
you can now do in today's world.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
I like to go out. I like to go out and I like to feel the atmosphere. But hey, if you're watching from home, watch from home. But no, man, you had a great season. You improved a ton. That toughness showed, and it was a lot of fun. I know that has to come out on the basketball floor, man. I saw you guys had like 15 steals against Western Brown the other night.
God dang.
Yeah.
15
we
steals.
our defense is one of our strongest assets of the game on our basketball team, and we really take pride in that.
Yeah, man.
Even as a spectator, I mean, like our basketball team plays like football players. Like they always say, like we're not like basketball players. We're football players that happen to play basketball. So
Yeah,
it's definitely a
well,
Yeah.
good time
You got to
watching
feel
them
the
get their
team
go out
somehow.
there.
that's right. Hey, I don't care. Football, basketball, baseball, man. I'll take a Wolford duo any day of the week. No question about that. So Cade, talk to me about indoor track now. So you're going to be doing indoor track. That's kind of a winter into early spring thing, correct?
Yeah. This is
Okay.
like I said, this is just my first time today. I'm not really sure what else I'll be getting into if I'll have something to do.
Okay.
Maybe when I have another meet.
Mhm.
So I'll just be
Okay.
feeling it out, and then if I happen to win, you'll probably find it online somewhere. So
I hope so, man. And
yeah.
if we happen to see it early, maybe we could get to something like that. Man, that'd be a lot of fun. Just taking it on the fly, so to speak. So you guys will actually have a pretty good baseball bunch returning as well, correct?
Yes, sir. We've had a talented team the past 3 years. Really, it's
Yeah.
going to come down this year to we've always had a pretty good regular season, and then we kind of just stuff just happens to go not our way in the playoffs. So we're looking
You know about
to
that one.
put
Hey,
a deep
shut
run
up.
together this year.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Bub's right. I do know about that, and I don't want to call that a theme with Jackson baseball because I know the talent that you guys have, and I know the coaching that you guys have. Coach McGraw is incredible as well. And
They
and
ain't getting
and
no hit.
oh, Bub, shut up. So we had a rough one my sophomore year. Being able to talk about it, but but I know what you guys are capable of, and man, I was a part of that staff that made it to the regionals the one year. Unfortunately, we were ousted by Bloom Carroll as well, and I think that this is a team that has that same capability. So, um, there's even though maybe there's a theme there in the playoffs for Jackson baseball, great regular season, whatever. But I think you guys, like I said, man, that baseball squad, Coach McGraw can get that team right. I think you'll be fine in the spring as well.
Yes, sir. We should definitely have a good team. We got a lot of guys returning from the last year, and I'm pretty
That's
excited
awesome.
for it.
That's awesome. And you said something earlier as well, I think is cool, man, because there's a lot of guys that go D1 and they do early enroll, and hats off to those guys. But you're taking a different route there, and you chose to stick around. And was that for baseball? You wanted one last run at baseball?
Really, kind of the way I thought about it. You only get high school once, obviously. So I was gonna take this last 6 months with my guys, try to do something special with baseball, and then kind of just enjoy it before I headed off to college. I'm still getting some pretty good work in back here. You got the guys at AP Prep; they're getting me right and speed and agility
Yep.
and stuff.
Oh
And then
yeah.
I've got my weightlifting program that I'm on as well. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me ask this, if I may, because I know the work that you've got to put in, that you're putting in, has got to be astronomical. Do you mind taking me through what your week looks like in the off season? Maybe for a kid that's watching this show, or someone that's kind of striving to get to the next level, junior high kid or early high school kid, maybe kind of what you're doing to prepare yourself for the college level.
Yeah, really, really every off season's been the same for me. So gearing up for college just hasn't been too different. I lift 6 days a week, so Monday through Saturday, I lift all those days, and then I've
Okay.
also got AP Prep, speed and agility work Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and then
Right.
obviously ran in a track meet today, so it's been a full week.
Yeah, yeah. So are you taking the track aspect as performance, or are you kind of doing it to evaluate yourself, or what's your goal with track? You just enjoying it?
Honestly, I kind of just always wanted to see how good I would be at it. I knew
Yeah,
I was fast, but I didn't know compared to these track guys. They say track speed's different, so I just wanted to kind
yeah,
of test it out today. And yeah, that's pretty
yeah,
much where I'm at with it, though. It was just kind of an evaluation, see where I was at. But I really enjoyed myself, so I probably will be doing it again in the future.
yeah. Heck yeah, man, that's awesome. So we'll let you get out of here in just a second, but before we go, I think it's awesome that you guys are multi-sport athletes. I had a discussion with a good buddy of mine at work, and I was talking about this and being able to do this weekend, and how much I've been looking forward to really sitting down and getting to hear from you guys, and kind of telling you what we think, as fans and supporters of you guys as well. Um, but one of the things, I kind of lost my train of thought there with that though, Bob.
I mean, you're
It's been
talking about
it's
somebody at
been one of
work.
it's been one of those days.
Oh, well, it's Sunday. It's the last
Oh,
day of
I
the
know what it
week.
was. I'm sorry. Sorry. You guys are both multi-sport athletes, which I think is super important, especially for athletes kind of trying to get to the next level. Do you guys think that that's important? Is it just kind of the route that you guys have chosen? What's your guys' take on multi-sport athletes versus specializing? I gotta know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like playing baseball and basketball are really it helps your like different abilities on the football field for us because we're football guys.
Yeah,
But we happen to play other sports too, and
yeah,
like on baseball, your hand-eye coordination is good for Cade when he's like going up to catch a ball or something, and
yeah.
like throwing the baseball like pitching or something helps me like my arm just getting my arm in shape and stuff for football season and just
Right.
just stuff like that.
I
Yeah.
really just think anytime you can get out there and compete, that just helps out in any circumstance. The more comfortable you can
Hmm.
get, and being uncomfortable in a bad situation in any game in any sport, it just helps you out that much more. So that's pretty much my
Yeah.
view on
Man, those are great answers,
Yeah, there's
dude.
no bad competition.
Great answers, man. No bad competition. You play who's on your schedule.
Hmm.
You play to your ability. You
Yep.
perform. You just perform week in and week
it. Yes,
out. We know
sir.
that that's what you guys are doing, and your mindset. I gotta know, because your dad, Coach Wolford, if you haven't seen it on the bottom line, Jackson Ironman football legend, as a player, an
Hmm.
unbelievable coach, an incredible man. How much of your guys' mindset, how much of your guys' mentality comes from old Coach Wolford? I gotta know.
I mean, he taught us everything that we know. Growing up and stuff, he would give us pointers when we was in Pee Wee and stuff. So he really developed that mindset. I'll admit it. You know, when I was younger in third and fourth grade, I was a little bit scared on the football field. So it took some of him bringing that out of me to become the player that I am now. That's runs around out there and hits people. So I
Yeah.
learned a lot from him. He has a bunch of knowledge. Obviously, he was very talented running back here as well. So everything I know, I owe it to him.
Right. Bodie?
Just like what Cade said, he's taught us everything we know. We used to play out in the front yard there, and just compete with each other and tackle each other and try not to be sissies, and because we used to get in fights and whatnot, but just like that competitive
Yeah.
edge he taught us
Oh, heck
out
yeah.
like through Pee Wee and just our younger age.
Yeah. Well, as our coach, he was remarkably competitive, and
Mhm.
that having him as a coach for 3 years taught us a lot of different things, man. So what you guys got from the man in a lifetime, and like I said, your dad's a great dude. You guys have a great sports family, and I know you guys know how blessed you are. So shout out to you guys, man. You guys are doing good things. You guys are doing the right things. And I know you guys are going to end up doing great things, man. Just straight up.
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
sir. I
absolutely.
appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Before you guys go, I got one question for a kid. We got 3 boys here at home, 4 boys here at home, man. So we're a boy family. If you had to if you had to tell a boy one thing that's important if you want to succeed in athletics, what would it be?
Obviously, just preach hard work. I mean, I could not be where I'm at today without hard work. You can't just show up on Friday nights and get it done. It's every other day in the off season in practice throughout the week. It's all about that. That's where you get it done really, and then you showcase it on Friday nights. So
Yeah, like he
Heck,
said, hard
Mhm.
work, and I think your mindset, just being confident when you go out in a game or a practice, even just being confident the whole time.
that means a lot, especially because of the answer you gave earlier, Bodie, about kind of having to get your feet under you first scrimmage or two. You maybe weren't as comfortable, and then learning, man. So that's a great answer, brother. Honestly, both of you, man, hard work and confidence.
Yeah.
I think as any athlete gets you a long way.
Mhm.
Bubba, the Wolford brothers here on the 740 Sports Show. I'm going to make the mistake and ask you, like I do every week, before we go, do you have anything else for the Wolford brothers?
No, I don't think there's any natural
Wow.
disasters to bring up tonight. I'm
Thank
trying to think of
goodness.
any. I think it's been a pretty steady week, so
Okay. You guys, if you don't watch the
probably a
show every week,
hurricane.
the things he brings up at the end of the show, we're talking burning goats made of hay in Sweden. I don't know what's going
Iceland
on, man.
volcanoes,
Icelandic
anything.
volcanoes. Like I don't need to worry about these things. Here we are, 740 Sports, Bub. Let's keep it to 740 Sports, not burning goats. All right, well, guys, hey, thanks again for taking the time to join us. We appreciate you. Hopefully, Cade, we can keep in touch with you as you continue your journey at Kent State. We wish you nothing but the best, man. And you've still got a baseball season ahead of you.
yes, sir.
So
Definitely.
enjoy that, man. You still got a few months before graduation, so take the time. Take every single day, man. You walk into that school, just take a step and take a step in and take a deep breath, man. Enjoy that. That's
For
a
sure.
great
That's
time
what
in
I'm
your life.
trying to do. So
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Bodie, you keep that basketball grind. I hope to see you at least to the convo this year, man. We got to get to the roundhouse.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we'll make a trip
me
up there.
too.
Yeah. We got to get to Athens,
Hmm.
bub. They got breweries in Athens. It's a
Yeah, they
different
got a
level.
lot of beer in Athens.
All right, all right. Well, hey, you guys, I appreciate you guys joining us. Thanks again, and we hope to hear from you again soon.
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
see you
Sounds good.
guys.
Thank you
Thank
guys for
you.
having us.
All right, thanks a lot. We'll see you.
Thank you guys.
See you guys.
All right, Bub. We are now just you and I.
Hmm.
Before we go, with the Wolford brothers there, man. What a time having
Oh
those
yeah.
guys with us.
Oh, that was awesome. No, they're good kids, 2 good kids. You kind of watched them grow up the last 4 years, and Bodie obviously the last 2 in high school and everything. And they're just that you can see them kind of maturing before your eyes. And Cade's going to have a successful career at Kent State.
Yeah,
Bodie, looking forward to seeing him back on the field come August, September time.
yeah,
So, no, very thankful to be able to talk to them tonight.
yeah. Yeah, man, and great kids and such real answers, man. Such real, authentic.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I don't think they really knew what they were going to be getting themselves into this evening.
Oh,
And
heck
to
no,
that,
nobody did.
and
Nobody did.
we even had a few technical difficulties getting started here, but we figured it all out. And you're right, bub. They're great kids. They're going to go on to have bright, successful futures, and they got supporters here in us anyway, man. Right here on the
Oh,
7-4
absolutely.
Sports Show. Absolutely. Here we're big fans of the Wolfords. Well, that's going to do it for us here this week on the 7-4 Sports Show. Next week, though, Bub, we got another guest. We're going to be joined by Belina Donaldson,
Okay.
University of Rio Grande women's volleyball head coach. I had the wonderful opportunity to coach under Coach Donaldson for 4 years as a member of the
Yes.
program. We're going to be joined by her. She's incredible, and I'm looking forward to that, Bub.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be next Sunday. We can't wait. And if you took the time to join, thank you for taking the time to join us here. We're looking forward to seeing you again next time.
Are you going to call this episode 26 or season 2, episode 1?
Episode 26. That's going to do it for us here on episode 26, season 2.
Bye.